What's going on, everybody? My name is Nedia. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Pokemon Colosseum. In the last episode, we arrived here in Agate Village to meet up with Rui's grandparents, Ekin and Bella. We explored around Agate Village, and upon meeting up with them, we found out that some thugs were attacking the Relic in Relic Forest. We went down there. Ekin got the floor scrubbed by him. That didn't make a lot of sense, and this was the third pun I've made with that guy's name. But we beat Scrub, snagged his Hitmontop, and found out that the Relic has something to do with Shadow Pokemon, and we can meet Celebi with it. We also learned that some thugs went to Mount Battle, and that's our next objective. In this episode, we're going to head down to the Relic Forest and see what we can do with it now that it has opened up to us. And honestly, I've been waiting quite a while for this, because it has been a long time coming for me to get to this part to where I can use these Pokemon to their fullest potential. And I'm really, really excited. What did it say? Is that right? These crooks have raided Mount Battle? I get it. They're going after Vander on Mount Battle. I've heard rumors that Vander has the ability to summon Celebi. Right here, an Iron File. Iron File C is written on this. Celebi's power. The purification of Shadow Pokemon has several factors. Celebi appears to have the power to boost the purification process. But Shadow Pokemon encounters a Celebi. It recalls how its heart was before being closed and reverts to its original form. The Relic Stone of Agate Village also appears to have this power to complete the purification process. These factors must be eliminated if our Shadow Pokemon plan is to succeed. Well, you heard what he said. Walk up to it. There's a strange green glow. It's a Pokemon that may open the door to its heart. Croconaw opened the door to its heart. Croconaw gained the move Rain Dance, and Croconaw gained 19,557 experience points. Oh my goodness. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. Gee, I actually didn't think you would have that much. Holy crap. Croconaw is also now evolving. This is a very eventful situation. Croconaw evolved into Feraligatr. Obtained a ribbon. Would I like to give a nickname to Feraligatr? I think I would. So upon purification, Pokemon will be able to give nicknames. Now, unfortunately, I could hold a contest, but this series is unfortunately not very popular, and I could just post stuff on Twitter, but I'm kind of insecure. So I decided to come up with all of the nicknames myself. Maybe in the future, if I get more subscribers and everything, I can have people give me nicknames. But for now, I'm going to come up with them myself. Now, unfortunately, even though there's a lowercase button, this game still uses the stupid pre-Gen 5 format where the Pokemon's names are all capitalized. So to keep consistent, I'm going to have to go all capital. But the name I'm going to give it is Croco. I'm a huge fan of Super Mario RPG, and this is the crocodile that you fight that steals Mallow's... he steals Mallow's wallet at the beginning of Super Mario RPG. He's kind of the first mini-boss, first boss of Super Mario RPG. His name is Croco. He's a purple alligator and he wears a hat. And like I said, he's from Super Mario RPG, which is a game I love. So I'm going to name him Croco after Super Mario RPG. Yes. You can check him out. He no longer has a heart gauge. He is completely... We can see his experience points. We can see his nature. We can see his stats, his ability. All 4 of his moves are unlocked. We can see everything now. Purification will fully open the door to a Pokemon's heart. It will give you their 4th move that is occupied by Shadow Rush. And it will allow you to nickname them. And they will regain all of the experience points they have earned throughout their battles at one time. That's why Feraligatr gains so much there. That is how purification works. Pokemon can only be purified if the door to their heart is completely lowered. So just be wary of that. If you're wondering, why can't I purify this Pokemon? His heart gauge looks low. Excuse me. Just make sure that their heart gauge is completely full, and then you'll be able to purify it. I believe we have a couple more Pokemon that can be purified. And thus, the Hyper Mode counter became stagnant. Misdreavus opened the door to its heart. Misdreavus regained the move Psybeam. 19,446. Only about 100 less than Croconaw. Or Feraligatr, I guess. I gotta start calling it Feraligatr now. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. Let's learn the move Pain Split. Okay. Pain Split is a pretty interesting move. It basically takes the Pokemon's HP and the opponent's HP, and it divides it equally between them. This is a pretty interesting move. I'll get rid of Mean Look, I guess. I'll show it once or twice, maybe. I don't plan on keeping it anytime for anything, but definitely an interesting move. And Misdreavus obtained a ribbon. Misdreavus' nickname, I'm going to nickname her. This is specifically why I want her to be a girl, because I'm going to nickname her Kyoko, after Kyoko Kirigiri from Danganronpa. You know, Misdreavus is a ghost, and Kyoko is a detective that deals with ghosts, and she kind of has that purple, that dark purple aesthetic and the flowy hair that Kirigiri's got going on. And Kirigiri is my favorite Danganronpa character. Misdreavus is one of my favorite Gen 2 Pokemon and one of my favorite Pokemon to use in this game. So, Kyoko is going to be added to the team. This Pokemon that may open the door of its heart. Even though he just joined us, Swablu, you also deserve to be purified as well. Swablu can gain Mirror Move. Swablu only has 4,000. 34. Okay, not bad. And I would like to give a nickname to Swablu as well. Swablu's nickname, I'm going to nickname them. Probably see where this is going. I'm going to nickname them Charmin, because they look ultra soft. I know that the Charmin toilet paper bears are bears, but honestly, I think it fits. Up here at the Rate Namer, or the Name Rater, I guess, there's a couple Pokemon who do not have nicknames that I believe deserve some. So Espeon is first. The name I'm going to give Espeon is, surprise, surprise, another visual novel reference. I'm going to name him Apollo. After Apollo Justice from Ace Attorney. Not only does his Espeon's tail kind of look like Apollo's hair, but the red gem in the middle of Espeon's forehead is said to be able to read human emotions and stuff. Apollo in Ace Attorney has a magical bracelet that allows him to see through lies in the people that are on trial in the game. And plus with the ability Synchronize, I believe that also is I believe that's also relevant. Plus, Apollo's sidekick is Trucy, who is a magician, and Espeon is a psychic and uses magic and all that. So I believe that that is why Apollo is a good nickname. Finally, last but definitely least, Umbreon, you were our starter. You definitely deserve to have a decent name. And I'm not going to name you something mean like Baggage, like Cherry Connery did. I'm going to name you Winston, after Winston Payne, also from Ace Attorney, who similar to similar to Umbreon in this game, is good at the very beginning to teach you the ropes, and it's basically just there as the game's tutorial to show you how double battles work. But in reality is very easily replaceable and will be replaced later on with some other better Pokemon. Also, unfortunately, now that we have nicknamed Umbreon, I'm going to leave them in the PC, basically permanently, because we're going to make room for other Pokemon to help lower some heart gauges. Who should come along? Sudowoodo, you've been here for a while. You can come along. Also, by pressing the X button, you get this yellow, and you don't have to go through that little menu. You can just instantly pick up and put down Pokemon as well. With all of that done, all of our Pokemon being purified and nicknamed, we are ready to go to the next area. We've got plenty of new Pokemon, plenty of new moves. No more Hyper Mode, unfortunately, as much as it pains me to say. No more Hyper Mode for a good long while. We are ready to head off to the next area. All the way up here in the north, Mount Battle, a place of challenging training for all trainers. It is currently held by a sinister gang. I know this episode was pretty short and there wasn't any story progress, but I feel like it was important to go ahead and knock these out. And besides, the last episode was very long, and this next episode is going to be long too, so hope you understand. But in any case, that's going to do it for today. If you like this part, please like, comment, and subscribe for more content. Next time, we'll be heading off to Mount Battle. See you guys then. Peace.